Check one, check one. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Gordon State College Highlander Athletics, being presented with K13 Media. Welcome to the Sark Arena here on the campus of Gordon State College in Barnesville, Georgia, as tonight we are getting you set up for another critical conference matchup featuring the Highlanders of Gordon State College and the Bobcats of East Georgia State. Here with us tonight, and we are excited to have you with us. Welcome for the first time tonight inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media coming to you live tonight, and very happy to welcome a new broadcast partner here with me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce Mr. Sky Gillespie. Sky is going to be here with me tonight. He's going to be with me Wednesday, going to be with us Saturday, and very happy to have Sky here. Sky's a huge sports guy just like I am, and we're going to talk about his credentials throughout the night because he's a broadcaster too. A lot younger than I am, though. A whole lot younger. But he said his favorite game was basketball, so I had to put him to the test here tonight, and very happy to have Sky here with us this evening. Welcome to K13 Media. Welcome to Gordon State College, and I think you said it best based on what we have on paper. We should have a pretty good ball game tonight. This is going to be one heck of a battle. These teams match up really well. And, you know, conference play, nothing's easy. And we'll see how Gordon State will fare here against the Bobcats here at the Sark. Well, it's been a great turnaround for Gordon State this year. Last year, well, let's just forget last year. It was not a great season. But right now, boy, talk about a turnaround. Coach Greg Schieffelin, the head coach of the Highlanders, has his team currently sitting second place in the standings, 4-1 in the conference standings, 11-6 overall. And tonight, we've got a battle against East Georgia, who's right in the thick of the standings. Sky, they enter tonight's contest, I believe, 3-3 in conference play. Yep, 3-3 in conference play, 10-10 overall on the season, looking to get over that 500 hump, but they got a very tough battle here with a team that's hot, looking to get win number 5 here in conference play. And that would keep us right in the hunt for the conference standings. We will go through the conference standings throughout tonight's broadcast. We'll talk about the other teams in action around the state tonight. Of course, this game tonight is a rematch, not really a rematch, but a game that was postponed from a few weeks ago when our first snowstorm came through. We were supposed to play this one back in mid-January. So it's nice to be back home. It's our first home game in nearly 3 weeks, and we are almost ready to tip this thing off. 3 minutes from now, the starting lineups. And tonight's opening tip is we are live from Gordon State College in Barnesville for Highlander basketball.
Highlanders forward is more than a rallying cry. It's a way of being. At Gordon State College, Highlanders move towards a bright future with an affordable, high-quality education that sets them up for lifelong success. Our students pursue their passions through nearly 30 exceptional degree programs that lead to exciting careers across the globe. They work towards academic excellence in challenging courses taught by exceptional faculty who support them along the way. They evolve as global citizens through study abroad programs, career-focused internships, and meaningful research and service initiatives that connect them to the world they live in. As graduates, Highlanders move confidently into their futures after earning valuable degrees at a fraction of the cost elsewhere. Gordon State College is the place where forward thinkers launch their dreams and shape better lives for themselves and their families. Start the journey to your future at Gordon State College. Apply today.
Welcome y'all to Buckner's Family Restaurant. Around here, we're nothing fancy, but we are a place where family and friends gather around for some good old Southern joy. Come on over and experience the all-you-can-eat Southern cooking served on one of our Lazy Susan tables. There's something special about enjoying a meal with friends and family. The good times even happen outside our doors as you smile and play games while you wait or pick up a meal for the family from our online ordering and curbside to go. So come on out and bring your family and friends for a true Southern experience at Buckner's Family Restaurant.
Going through a divorce, dealing with custody disputes, or seeking an adoption can take you through a roller coaster of emotions. That's why you need a lawyer that understands family, cares about clients, and knows how to get you through the process. At the Sellers Law Firm, we believe that cases should be handled with dedication, compassion, and integrity. Every case for every client. Our team is here to help you even when you feel like there is nowhere to turn. When you walk through our doors, our goal is to make sure you leave in a better position than when you enter. Give the Sellers Law Firm a call today, where clients become family.
At Countryside, you'll find the area's largest inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. All trades are welcome, and we have more lenders on hand ready to help any credit situation. So stop by and see us at our brand new state-of-the-art location at I-75 exit 205 in Jackson, or shop us online anytime at countrysideautomotive.com.
Welcome back to Barnesville. We are just about ready for tonight's starting lineups as the two teams are shaking hands and getting ready right here in front of the scorers table. Something that you don't see but much of, but except right here in the GCAA conference, you get the pregame handshakes between the two teams. Gordon State here with us tonight in the white. Or no, excuse me, Gordon State. Yes, I'm sorry, Sky. I got a million things going on right here at the table. I got the officials right here. I'm already in trouble. The officials are hovering over me. We haven't even started yet. So Gordon State will be the team in white. East Georgia State will be the team tonight in the black and the Hunter green. So I think we are just about ready to get this one going here this evening. So Sky, if they've given me the correct microphone, I think we're about ready to get this started. So let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gordon State College in Barnesville for tonight's contest between the East Georgia State Bobcats and your Gordon State Highlanders. The National Junior College Athletic Association, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, and Gordon State College are committed to the ideas of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play. We ask all fans, coaches, and players to show respect for the teams, game officials, and each other before, during, and after all games. Individuals throwing objects or participating in other acts of conflict with good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to ejection and prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Fans, at this time, if you would, please rise as you are able and remove your caps as we are ready for tonight's playing of the national anthem. Thank you. It's now time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the East Georgia State Bobcats. Starting at point guard, wearing number 1 from Augusta, Georgia, Zyquan Grant. Starting at forward, wearing number 9 from Swainsboro, Georgia, Fred Seaborough Jr. Starting at shooting guard, wearing number 14 from Warner Robins, Georgia, Taj Williams. Starting at shooting guard, wearing number 21 from Kennesaw, Georgia, Jalen Harris. And starting at forward, wearing number 24 from Chester, South Carolina, Jacoby Cheatham. The Bobcats are led by head coach Travis Garrett. And now, it's time to meet tonight's starting lineup for your Gordon State Highlanders. Starting at shooting guard, wearing number 3 from Milledgeville, Georgia, Christian Burnett. Starting at small forward, wearing number 4 from Griffin, Georgia, Jamari Piercy. Starting at small forward, wearing number 8 from Warner Robins, Georgia, Daniel Lamont. Starting at center, wearing number 13 from Marietta, Georgia, Cameron Brown. And starting at point guard, wearing number 15 from Bologna, Italy, Gio Francesi. The Highlanders are led by head coach Greg Schiffen. And just like that, we are ready to play some ball. Starting lineups have been introduced. We're glad to have you here with us on a Monday night live from Gordon State College in Barnesville. Again, alongside of Sky Gillespie. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Getting ready for tonight's opening tip, being presented by the Sellers Law Firm in Griffin. It's going to be Cameron Brown, the 6'10 sophomore for Gordon. And it's going to be the 6'7 freshman, Jacoby Cheatham, number 24, for the Bobcats. Ball is up. We are underway. And the Highlanders will control the opening tip and possession. Seems like it's been forever since we've been here at home for a Gordon home basketball game, but it's nice to be back in Barnesville. First shot of the ball game, baseline jumper is no good, rebounded by the Bobcats. Taken by number 9, Seabrook. Cats have it, moving it around, just underway, trying to work it down low. Going to be tough to get in on Brown, but a good left-handed shot off the glass. Fred Seabrook Jr., number 9, has the first basket of the ball game.
Something you're going to see from East Georgia State. They're going to come up, play up and down all night long, and just like that, quick, easy 2.
Brown has been out quite a few games, too. He hasn't played many second half of the season as Sky gets a souvenir his first night of action.
My first time here at the Sark, my first time here in the city of Barnesville in general in my entire life, and I walked away with a souvenir just a couple minutes into the ball game. Not even.
That's okay. I made a huge error. I forgot to click it back over to the screen, so my bad.
It was on 8. It was on 8.
This is what my wife normally helps me out a lot when she nudges me and says, hey, change your camera. But she's not here with me tonight. Yes, pregame announcement, Monte, we see it. I know, guys. Thank you. I got it fixed. Sorry about that. Here we go. Gio Francesi with the ball. 2-0 ball game. Francesi trying to work it down low to Brown. Just about threw it away. Lamont's got it. Here's Burnett. Baseline jumper again. No good. Ball tipped around underneath. And it's going to be Bobcat basketball.
Burnett quickly 0 for 2 so far. The stingy defense from East Georgia State, but both teams pressing so far. Stingy defense, like I said, from both sides.
East Georgia State 10-10 on the season. They're 3-3 in the conference. As Francesi comes away with a steal, they'll push it up court to Piercy. Here's Jamari, the lefty, trying to spin his way in, but going to get called. Let's see, do we get a foul? We do indeed. A foul going to be called on Zaquan Grant, number 1 for East Georgia. Thought they were going to get Piercy with a travel.
A little bit of an awkward play, got bailed out, but we saw the turnover there from Seabrook. He picked it up in the corner as we have another turnover there.
Yeah, bad decision by Burnett trying to throw it in like an alley-oop attempt, but Bobcats will take it, bring it up court. Pull-up jumper just outside the free throw line is up and good by Zaquan Grant. He's got 2. 4-0. Bobcats on top. First half just underway. Jamari Piercy working on the screen. He'll go to Brown. The 6'10 sophomore works inside. Little jump hook, too short. Rebounded by Jacoby Cheatham. Bobcats push up court. Nobody back for Gordon State in an easy transition basket. As Seabrook has his second early basket. And just like that, Coach Greg Schiffen has had enough. A quick timeout taken here by the Highlanders. It's 6-0. East Georgia State has jumped out to an early lead here inside the Sark Arena. And this is not something we are used to seeing from Gordon State, trailing like this. Normally it's the other way around, but just not a great start so far in this ball game here tonight.
Yeah,
as we welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. I'm Chad. This is Sky right here. And 6-0 early start. Boy, East Georgia's come to play.
Yeah, like I said, they're going to push the tempo. They're going to run, but the thing is they're so calm, cool, calm, collected, and composed. They rarely turn the ball over, so we saw Sebro early on with the turnover here near half court, but their defense is so strong they got the ball right back. So mistakes, they're okay when you can create mistakes of your own.
Full court press put on here by the Cats. Burnett will drive, throws it down low, dunk attempt blocked, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Gordon basketball. Stuffed down low. The 6'7" freshman, Jacoby Cheatham, going up against the 6'10" sophomore, Cameron Brown, and Cheatham wins that battle. Highlanders still looking for their first basket of the ball game. Here's Piercy. Oh, just about got a travel called on him. He'll give it out to Lamont. Lamont short on the shot. Tipped by Brown. Rebounded Bobcats. East Georgia bringing it up court. They'll swing it around. Just underway, 2.5 minutes into the ball game.
2-3 zone right here from the Highlanders.
10 on the shot clock for East Georgia. Trying to look down low, but not much working. Now 5 on the clock. Here's Cheatham with it. He'll put it up. Shot no good. Burnett knocks it around. Offensive board. Horn will go off, but the shot clock should have been reset. That ball hit the rim several times, but Gordon State will get the ball back. And now let's see if we can get a little offense going right here. As we see Amari Adams off the bench for the first time, he'll get ready to check in on the next whistle. Piercy with a left-handed finger roll. And the third leading scorer in the conference has his first basket of the night. Jamari Piercy, the sophomore from just up the road in Griffin, Georgia, about 15 miles north of us. Bobcats trying to get a foul there, but didn't get the whistle. Floater in the paint, up and good. Second basket of the night from Zyquan Grant.
You rarely see the officials just do nothing, even if there's not clear evidence. You'll typically see them call a foul when somebody reacts in that way.
I guess that eyeball was going to have to pop out of the head and roll on the floor to get a call on that one. As Francesi will drive, he'll put a wild shot off the glass, try to bank it home. Nothing working there for the Italian, but he does come away with a steal. He'll swing it over. Here's Burnett, wide open, 3, in and out, no good. Good look from Christian Burnett. Sophomore out of Milledgeville, but couldn't make it stick. Highlanders still struggling offensively as we're approaching the 15-minute mark. 8-2, Bobcats on top, first half. Cats will try to drive. Oh, good, no-look dish down low. And once again, it's Sebro with his 6th point of the ballgame.
Absolutely beautiful take, beautiful crossover and drive from Williams, and dishing it off to the man down low to finish. He created it all, and he'll get the assist.
It's 10-2, Bobcats on top. Here's Lamont with it. Daniel will drive, try to create some space down low. Back out to Burnett, up top to Piercy. Jamari will drive. Another wild left-handed shot, this time too strong. Rebounded by Cheatham, and a whistle. Did we get a foul call, or what was the ball? All right, so that'll take us to our first media timeout of the ball game. 15:08 to play, first half. Bobcats on top early. It's 10-2, East Georgia State out front.
Campus life at Gordon State College is all about moving forward together. With a vibrant student community and hundreds of organized activities, there's no limit to how much you can get involved. At our Student Activity and Recreation Center, meet up with friends to play video games, start a workout regimen, and even host a movie night. Join an intercollegiate or club sports program like baseball, basketball, volleyball, or golf. Break a sweat with your favorite intramural sport, fitness squad, or one-on-one match. Or grab a group of friends and cheer on your Highlanders from the stands. Beyond academics, Highlander Nation is a place to connect with one another and build lifelong friendships. Get involved with a student organization or a club that aligns with your passions. Students can connect with our community through theater productions, service projects, or speaker series. Whether you live on campus or off, students can enjoy it all. Learn more about getting involved in Gordon State College campus life. Visit the Student Life Office today.
Welcome back to Barnesville. Gordon State College basketball tonight from the Sark Arena. It's all East Georgia State so far, 10-2, Bobcats on top. Again, Highlanders sitting at 4-1 in the conference. East Georgia State sitting at 3-3. They'll inbound it, get it up court. Bobcats going to swing it around. Jump hook in the paint is no good, in and out. Rebounded by Seitan Oki. That ball was halfway down the cylinder for Jalen Harris. Just rolled out.
I put my head down, started to write 2 points on my scorebook. I look up and I hear you say it didn't go in.
Sky didn't believe me. He had to see it for himself as Amari Adams tries to drive. He's got it knocked away. 10 on the shot clock here for the Highlanders. Lamont will drive. He's cut off. He'll dump it down to Oki. Seitan's shot is blocked. Tipped around on the rim by Francesi. And East Georgia State will come away with the ball. Corner three for the Bobcats. In and out, no good. Long rebound to Lamont. They'll get it over to Amari Adams.
Highlanders have had some open shots, but nothing's been falling. So you hear head coach Schiefen on the sidelines telling them, shoot the ball. They're just not confident, and they're not taking open shots because nothing's really fallen thus far.
Yeah, that one from Piercy was way off the mark as well, knocked out of bounds. Again, Jamari Piercy, the third leading scorer in the conference, has the only basket so far in this ballgame for Gordon State. A little left-handed finger roll.
He's not shy. He'll get going in some sort of fashion sooner or later.
He will. 10-2, 14-minute mark, first half. Bobcats on top. They look in the corner again, but it's cut off by Oki. Gordon State looking like they're in a zone right here. Three-pointer from the right wing, short front of the rim. Here comes Jamari Piercy flying in for the rebound, but as he comes down, he lands on the baseline. And the ball will remain here with East Georgia State. 10-10 on the season. Their last game was Saturday. They beat Andrew College 95-70. Big win. Corner three on the inbound, too strong. Rebound by Dion Williams. Williams pushes it up court to Adams. Adams off the glass, gets it to fall. Nice touch. Amari Adams, his first basket of the ball game.
That angle where it's an in-between kind of jumper floater, not the easiest angle, but he slowed down his brain and just
he had to kiss that one. He had to kiss it and be real soft. There's a jumper outside. No good. Tipped by Francesi. Sophomore's got it. He'll push up court to Adams, who will push up court to Oki. Nope, excuse me, that's Williams. Dion will drive. Playing keep away with it. Here's Piercy with a long three. No good. Francesi going to get hit with an offensive foul. Gio Francesi, loose ball foul, and that's going to be his first of the ball game. First foul against the Highlanders. Hey, I want to give a big shout out tonight to my buddy T. Carmichael, who's on the camera for us this evening. I don't know about you guys, but we got a brand new camera here tonight. And boy, this thing is looking sharp. Great job, T. Carmichael, up on the camera for us here tonight inside of Sark Arena.
You know, we just saw that little push off by Francesi, and it was a clear push off, but it wasn't that hard. It was just kind of a soft hand on the back, and there was a little movement enough for the foul call. It's a little ticky-tack, but a foul nonetheless.
So that's the first on Gio, first foul on the Highlanders. Gordon will come out full court press. The Bobcats have gone dry here the last few minutes. They'll work it back down low. Piercy with the block, but going to get called for the foul. Jamari Piercy. The good defense down low. I guess he got a piece of the hand of number 12, Dante Howard. And for the first time tonight, we will see free throws. That is something, Sky, that has not been an advantage for Gordon State this year, to say the least, as Howard misses the first. 10-4. East Georgia State on top.
Bobcats shooting just under 70% from the line. And 0 for 2, however, right there from Howard.
Rebounded by the Highlanders. Here's Amari Adams with it. Just about threw it away. It was tipped right at half court. Into the hands of Piercy. Piercy looking for some room to work. Cut off. Back over to Francesi. 10 on the shot clock for Gordon. Piercy will drive with a right hand in the paint. Puts it up. No good. Gets his own offensive board. He'll go back up with it and put this one in. Jamari Piercy has his 4th point of the ballgame. It's 10-6.
That possession seemed out of sorts from the get-go, but when you have a player like Piercy, it doesn't really matter. He can create his own.
Highlanders were down 10-2. It's now 10-6. Bobcats thought about the 3. 10 on the shot clock. Dion Williams there with the defense. Bobcats swinging it around. 5 on the clock. Going to have to hurry. They'll drive. Contact in the paint and a foul against the Highlanders with 1 second left on the shot clock. Satan Oki, number 23, going to get hit with his first foul. A wild shot thrown up in the paint by number 21, Jalen Harris. And Oki will bail him out with 1 second on the clock.
You said it perfectly. Bailed him out as we're going to hop into a media timeout here.
11:49 to play, first half, 10-6. East Georgia State on top of Gordon State.
Here at Buckner's Family Restaurant, we like to say it's our food on your table. There's nothing but smiles when using our simple online ordering and fast curbside pickup. Time is valuable, and we can help you gain a little of that time back by skipping the wait and taking these true Southern classics home to your table. Whether you're feeding the whole family or just a few, we've got an option for you. The same quality and delicious food you expect, ordered online and enjoyed from the comfort of your home. Our food, your table. Buckner's Family Restaurant.
Going through a divorce, dealing with custody disputes, or seeking an adoption can take you through a roller coaster of emotions. That's why you need a lawyer that understands family, cares about clients, and knows how to get you through the process. At the Sellers Law Firm, we believe that cases should be handled with dedication, compassion, and integrity. Every case for every client. Our team is here to help you even when you feel like there is nowhere to turn. When you walk through our doors, our goal is to make sure you leave in a better position than when you enter. Give the Sellers Law Firm a call today, where clients become family.
Out of our second media timeout, we welcome you back to the Sark Arena here at Gordon State College. And for the second time here tonight, East Georgia State at the free throw line to shoot 2 after the foul on Oki. First free throw is good, like a Plinko chip. It just falls in. And that's the first made free throw of the night. It's Jalen Harris at the line. That is his first point of the ball game. Harris is ready with his second, and he'll knock them both down. So after missing the first 2, East Georgia State knocks down the second 2. It's 12-6. Amari Adams leading the offense. And we got a whistle. We got to reset the shot clock. That's the call here. So Gordon State will inbound it. Amari Adams, we didn't call his name a lot during the first half of the season, but he's here with us tonight, a redshirt freshman wearing number 5 out of Orlando, Florida. He's got the ball in his hand right here leading the offense. And he'll drive all the way to the rim, dumps it off, but a whistle and a foul going to be called on Gordon. Amari Adams called with the charge as he was dumping it off down low to Dion Williams. Adams is hit with his first foul of the night. See, Sky, that's what you do. You talk about a player, then you jinx them. Exactly. That normally works. Bobcats bring it up court. Yeah, just about threw it away. Are those the brightest pink shoes you've ever seen in your life?
Out there, shoe game here is pretty nice. Those pink shoes are gorgeous. They got so many pretty shoes tonight on the floor.
Look at this, mismatch shoes here for Jalen Frazier. He's got 2 different colors on. 3 on the clock. Cats got to hurry. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Ball's kicked around off the knee of the Highlanders. Bobcats go down low, a whistle, and we get more free throws coming up. This foul is going to go on Satan Oki, number 23. That's quickly his second foul of the ball game. And it will send the Bobcats to the free throw line. Fred Sebro Jr., 6'5" sophomore, is at the line. Sebro wears number 9 out of Swainsboro, Georgia. Knocks down the first free throw. He's got 7 points in the ballgame to lead all scorers so far. 6'5", sophomore out of Swainsboro.
These free throws right here coming off a second chance opportunity after they got the rebound. And that's going to be pivotal if the Highlanders want to win. They have to stop the Bobcats from offensive rebounds as Sebro knocks that one in. They rank first in the conference in that category, offensive rebounds.
And they have opened up the lead again, back to 8, 14-6. East Georgia State on top. Here's Diop with it. He's checked into the ball game and nearly threw it away. Over to Darius Zachary. Wild shot. Zachary almost backwards. And now transition here. Alley-oop jam by the Bobcats. That's about as good as it gets. The assist from Frazier. And the jam by Howard, his first basket of the ball game.
Howard running back after that says, on your head. What a play right there.
And now Howard's going to get hit with the foul as he was trying to go for the steal on Jamari Piercy. Man, what a play. The assist again. And Howard finishes. It's a 10-point lead. East Georgia State on top. Taking a look at East Georgia State's schedule so far this year. Again, they're coming off the big win against Andrew College on Saturday. Before that, they crushed Southern Crescent Tech by nearly 30. And they've been in some tight games, Sky. They lost to Georgia Highlands by 1 in overtime. They beat Albany Tech by 1 and lost to South Georgia State by 2 in overtime. So this is a very battle-tested team. They've played some great teams, and that 3-3 record, boy, they could easily be sitting at 5-1 or 6-0 right now. As Diop takes the pull-up jumper. Wild shot off the glass, no good. Rebound by the Bobcats, who lead by 10 as we approach the 10-minute mark of the first half. 16-6. Bobcats with the ball. Has it stripped away. 1 on 3. Oh, and a wide open man down low. How in the world did Jalen Frazier get that wide open?
And he's on his knees. He did a no-look pass from his knees. That was incredible.
12-point lead. First basket of the night for Frazier. And now the ball stripped away out of the hands of Piercy. Double team, and Jamari Piercy just taking over the ball game. That's his 6th point. The lead is back to 10. Bobcats in the paint. Wild shot off the glass. Knocked out of bounds off the hand of Diop. And it looks like it was last touch by Sebro. 9:14 to play. 18-8. East Georgia State on top of Gordon State here tonight at home inside the Sark Arena. Our first of 3 home games this week. It's actually our first of 6 games at home between basketball, baseball, and softball this week. It is a loaded schedule the next 6 days here in Barnesville. Christian Burnett's back in the ballgame. Tries to go to Lamont. He couldn't take the give and go. And here come the Bobcats up court. A good save back in, and the shot off the glass is in there. Good save by Zyquan Grant. Jacoby Cheatham, number 24, puts it in for his first basket.
And what we saw there from the Highlanders, it's kind of like in football when you have such an easy, wide-open catch, but you're looking ahead to the field to see what you can do with the ball, and just dropped the open one and turned the ball over there.
Here's Piercy. Again, leading all scorers for Gordon with 6. Inside 10 on the clock. Highlanders work it down low. Point-blank shot missed in the paint. Here's Lamont with it. Here's Burnett's shot. No good, and it should be a shot clock violation, but yeah, that's what I was thinking there, Sky. The shot clock never reset after that first shot hit the rim, so Gordon State will get the ball. They'll hold on to it, and they're going to put 12 seconds on the shot clock. That clock should have reset back to 20. So it will be a 12-second shot clock now.
Not much going the way thus far for the Highlanders, and that would not have helped the cause. Thankfully, the right call will be made. They'll get the ball back. they'll have 12 seconds to work.
Inbound pass. Darius Zachary's into the ball game. There's Gio Francesi. He's in the ball game. 5 on the clock. Zachary swings it around. Christian Burnett, top of the key, 3. No good. Burnett struggling. He has yet to connect on anything, and that is unlike number 3. Christian Burnett's that type of guy, Sky. When he gets going, man, he is unstoppable several times this season. He has gone on a 3-point run of himself. One game, he hit 5 straight 3-pointers right here at home. But so far,
shooter.
0 for tonight.
Streaky shooter. We'll see when that streak will end and will become hot.
2 on the shot clock. Shot into paint is no good. Offensive board by the Cats, but it's out of bounds. And it's off the knee of Sebro, and it'll go to Gordon State. And it should take us inside another media timeout. As we're inside the 8-minute mark, it's 20-8 with East Georgia State on top. We'll keep it right here for a moment. Sky Gillespie is in the Orange Hat. I'm Chad Feltman. We're right here inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Again, very happy to have Sky here with me tonight. Sky is going to be with me throughout the rest of the year for the basketball season. And hopefully, man, we'll get you for some baseball and softball this year, because I know you love baseball about as much as I do. Sky actually does a lot of broadcasting for the Macon Bacon baseball team. And it won't be long. You guys will be sizzling down there. See what I did there?
I love that. It's going to be a sizzling summer for sure. And, you know, I came into the game. This is my first time announcing here for Gordon State, but I was hoping that we could see the man himself, Bacon, for Gordon State play, but he's under the weather. He's got the flu.
Yep.
So he was going to be my personal fan favorite, but at the end of the day, I'm going to have to choose a new one.
It was all set up for Sky, the Macon Bacon baseball announcer, to have Christian Bacon in the ball game tonight. But again, he is out tonight with the flu, so we hope Christian gets better. I had the flu last week, tested positive for type A early last week. So, man, I understand. I've been right there with you. So best wishes, get well soon to Christian Bacon. I know his folks are tuned in to the broadcast here tonight. Great supporters of ours.
We have a 1-2-2 zone for the first time from the Bobcats.
Here's the give and go to Francesi. Looked like it may have been partially blocked down low by Cheatham. It was a good look. And here's Burnett to knock away that one as the Bobcats were trying to work it down low. 7:07 to play, first half. It's a 12-point East Georgia lead. They've come a long way from home to be here tonight. Almost about a 2 hour and 45-minute drive from Swainsboro, depending on how the bus driver's feeling. Is another easy basket down low by Fred Sebro. That gives him 9 in the ball game. 10 points in the ball game. It's a 14-point lead. We have not trailed by this many points in a long time, as Darius Zachary can't even buy a basket. Boy, when Burnett and Zachary are both off, that is not a good sign. Those are 2 sharp shooters for the Highlanders, and they are both 0 for tonight, no points at the 6:20 mark of the first half. Bobcats with the ball and the lead. 3-pointer is no good. Francesi tips it to Diop. And Gordon State will take over the ball. Here's Burnett. Come on, Christian, let's get something going. He'll dump it off to Diop. Nothing working. Over to Francesi. 15 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Highlanders. Burnett stopped his dribble now with 10. Diop with a long 3. Knocks it down. Eladi Diop, number 7. First 3-point basket of the ball game for Gordon State. And Sky, it's the first person to score other than Jamari Piercy and Amari Adams. Only the third different score. Cuts the lead in half, 22-11. 10 on the shot clock for the Cats. The ball's nearly stripped away. 5 on the clock. They're going to have to hurry. I don't know if they even see it. Crossover. 1. Nope, they didn't get a shot off. Good D by the Highlanders.
I think this could be the start of something good, Chad. You have a 3-point shot, the first one from Diop, who was struggling, as have most of the Highlanders so far offensively. But you get the 3 to fall, you get an incredible defensive possession. Momentum could be on the way of the men dressed in all white.
5:14 to play in the half. The man with the ball right there, Gio Francesi, will be joining me here at halftime tonight for our one-on-one interview. Here's Diop, turnaround jumper, short, ball's tipped around down low into the hands of the Bobcats. Gio Francesi, the sophomore out of Bologna, Italy, joining me right here at the broadcast table tonight at halftime. We'll go one-on-one and learn about Francesi as a wide open three is knocked down by Taj Williams, number 14, his first basket of the night. And it's back to a 14-point game. Here's the given.
Different scorers so far for the Bobcats tonight.
Long three from Burnett, in and out, still can't buy a basket, and we're going to have a loose ball foul here against Darius Zachary. Trying to tip that ball and knock it to his teammates. He gets hit with his first foul of the night. You said 6 different scores for East Georgia?
Correct,
Wow.
Yep.
They're definitely spreading it around here this evening. Again, they're 3-3 on the season in the conference. Gordon State sitting at 4-1 as the Bobcats lose the handle on this one. Here's Piercy, going to work one-on-one, trying to get inside, banks it off the glass, too strong. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Zyquan Grant going to bring it up court. He'll float it high off the glass. Shot is no good, and looks like we'll have a jump ball called. Or will we? They blew the whistle. Nobody ever called a foul, but I never saw the thumbs up either, so we're going to go jump ball. Approaching 4 minutes to play in the first half. 25-11. Sky, I promise you, we normally play better basketball than this. This has not been our best first half of the year, I promise you that. Corner three, no good. Long offensive rebound back to East Georgia. Here's Grant. He lost the handle. Picked up by Zachary. Over to Francesi. Out to Piercy, who's got it knocked away from behind, but a foul going to be called on East Georgia. Going to go against number 31, Jordan Bell. That'll be his first foul of the ball game, and it'll take us to another media timeout with 3:40 to play. Let's check and make sure they're going to give it to us before we take the break. We're owed it, so let's see. Indeed. Media timeout. 25-11 our score. Late first half here in Barnesville.
Highlanders forward is more than a rallying cry. It's a way of being. At Gordon State College, Highlanders move towards a bright future with an affordable, high-quality education that sets them up for lifelong success. Our students pursue their passions through nearly 30 exceptional degree programs that lead to exciting careers across the globe. They work towards academic excellence in challenging courses taught by exceptional faculty who support them along the way. They evolve as global citizens through study abroad programs, career-focused internships, and meaningful research and service initiatives that connect them to the world they live in. As graduates, Highlanders move confidently into their futures after earning valuable degrees at a fraction of the cost elsewhere. Gordon State College is the place where forward thinkers launch their dreams and shape better lives for themselves and their families. Start the journey to your future at Gordon State College. Apply today.
We're back in Barnesville late in the first half. East Georgia State on top of Gordon State 25-11. Highlanders will inbound with the ball down by 14 here at home in the first half. We just can't buy a basket. I mean, we are ice cold here tonight. Burnett, no points. Darius Zachary, no points.
Weather's getting warmer. It's starting to feel like your typical fake spring that typically comes in February, but weather's getting warmer. Shots are getting colder.
Yes, absolutely. Here's Lamont with it. Down low in the paint, trying to back his way in. And that's just a grown man move right there by Daniel Lamont. 6'6" sophomore out of Warner Robins gets his first basket of the ball game. Well, that's one thing I love to see down low. Just absolutely go take it. And that's exactly what Lamont did, backing his way down low. 25-13.
Incredible play call, especially coming out of the media timeout by Sheafin to slow things down and just work your way into the post.
Another corner three by the Bobcats, and again it's knocked down. Jalen Harris, his first 3 of the game. Came around on the baseline and just kind of snuck in the corner. 28-13 is a 15-point lead. That's the biggest lead of the ball game. Piercy's back in the ball game. Double team on Piercy. Lamont over in the corner. And Amari Adams, like he may have stepped out of bounds. He did, trying to get on the baseline. Stepped out of bounds, and it's going to be East Georgia ball. Told you we're right back here. This week, 2 more games for Gordon State, Wednesday night and Saturday afternoon, as the Bobcats throw it away, trying to work it down low. Here's Piercy with it. See if we can get some points on that turnover. Over to Williams in the corner. Dion, hook shot in the paint. Wide open look, just missed it. Had a great look at it. Shot blocked now, down low by Lamont. And I believe the ball may have hit the baseline on the deflection. So East Georgia State, they're going to be at home Wednesday. They'll be taking on Central Georgia Technical College. That'll be a 7:30 tip Wednesday night down in Swainsboro. And next up for Gordon State, well, we are right back here Wednesday night, 48 hours from now, to take on South Georgia Technical College.
Both teams have home games on Wednesday and home games on Saturday. The very important home games. You've got to defend your home court.
Piercy thought about the 3 but didn't take it, and now takes a wild shot in a double team. And he'll draw a foul and go shoot 2 free throws. And the foul is going to go on number 15, Darius Reynolds.
So, Chad.
Yes, sir.
16.6. That's the number of turnovers per game that this Highlanders team has in conference play. And we've kind of seen it so far tonight. And on the other end, the Bobcats, they have the least amount of turnovers in conference play. Also force the most amount of turnovers. So
we've seen it here tonight. The stats don't lie, do they?
They sure don't. It's something, I think you got to slow your offense down a little bit. We saw Lamont with that bully ball play, and that worked out to perfection. I'd like to see a little bit more of that.
Piercy goes 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Inside 2 minutes to play in the first half. Bobcats with the ball. Bobcats with the lead. 3-pointer top of the key is no good, but a foul coming in as Jamari Piercy came flying in trying to get the loose ball, and he goes over the back of Howard. And that's going to be the second foul on Jamari Piercy with 1:31 left in the first half. Hey, big crowd in here with us tonight. Big shout out to the baseball team and the softball team who's in the house with us this evening. Baseball in action tomorrow as Howard misses the first free throw. We will be there for that broadcast. 2 p.m. tomorrow, first pitch, Gordon State and Cleveland State. As Howard is ready for the second free throw, he knocks that one down.
Howard finally gets a free throw to fall. Missed his first 3, and now he's 1 for 4 as the Bobcats will sit back into that zone.
There's Burnett, thought about the 3. And now he'll take the jump shot inside the 3-point line. Burnett still scoreless.
He passed up an open shot.
And a foul going to be called here on Burnett as he was trying to get back. That's away from the ball. Just a weird play. Christian Burnett hit with the first foul. And number 21, Jalen Harris hit the deck hard.
That's one of the few times you'll see Harris run into somebody and he be the one that ends up on the ground. He's a big man. He's built.
Yeah. Harris looks more like a linebacker here tonight.
He sure does.
Instead of a shooting guard. And the officials are talking about it right now. We might have a flagrant coming in on this. That ball, or that foul was so far away from the ball. Sky, I wasn't even looking at it. All I heard was the thud on the ground on the court.
Yeah, it was hard to miss that big bang.
And it is going to be a flagrant call. Just a weird play, completely off the ball. So we'll have a flagrant 1 on Christian Burnett. And that will send the Bobcats to the free throw line. And it's going to be Jalen Harris who's shooting the free throw. 6'3" sophomore. All by himself, and he rattles it in.
Friendly visiting rims here for Harris.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen for the away team. So Harris will get ready for the second free throw, and then East Georgia will get the ball back. And look at that, Sky, again. Wow. So Harris knocks them both down. That gives Jalen 7 points in the ball game. It's a 31-14 East Georgia State lead.
You know, Chad, I know you played basketball growing up. I will say, those free throws when you're the only one standing there, those are terrifying.
Oh, yes, they are so hard. Of course, I was never a good free throw shooter or a regular shooter. Shot here may have been partially blocked. We approach 1 minute on the clock. I was just a big body down low. 1 minute. 1 minute to play in the first half. Highlanders down 17. Here's Lamont with it. He's in a double team. Out to Darius Zachary for three. Finally, one falls. Huge three-pointer. The horn sounded, but it was an inadvertent horn. And we may have an issue right here. They're claiming that number 13, Malik Hinton, is not in the scorebook for East Georgia.
13 wasn't in the book.
Yep, so that's going to be some free throws coming up here. And you know the crazy thing about that is, Sky? About 5 hours ago, I got an email from Coach Travis Garrett, the head coach of East Georgia. He said, I forgot to add this guy to my roster tonight. And I guess he didn't only forget to add him to his roster, he forgot to put him in the book. But he did send an email. I'll give him credit on that. Zachary missed the first free throw and knocks down the second. So Darius Zachary has scored the last 4 points for Gordon. It's 31-18, 13-point ball game. Highlanders going to get the ball, and well, if Gordon could just find a way to maybe get to within 10 here at halftime. We're going to need a stop right here, though, as East Georgia State will bring it up court. Here's Howard with it. Gets through the double team. East Georgia State with the ball. They throw it away. And now the Highlanders right back, lost the ball, and now it's knocked away. And, Sky, that's how I looked playing basketball when I was a kid. You were talking about how I played. That's kind of my game right there.
Well, I mean, if you play anything like Jalen Harris, the second he got that ball, he looked like a bull chasing after that red little towel thing. I don't know what the heck it's called, but he just had his eyes focused on the rim and just started sprinting towards it.
Timeout taken by East Georgia State. We got 27 seconds remaining, and again, this is Sky Gillespie in the Orange Hat. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. T. Carmichael is on the camera for us here tonight, and we were talking about Christian Bacon a little while ago, not being in the ball game here tonight. His mom did comment on the Facebook page. They are actually at Kaiser Permanente right now with Christian at the doctor. So, Christian, look, man, we know you're watching the ball game tonight. You know you're one of our favorite guys here on the broadcast. We wish you a speedy recovery. That flu is nothing to play with, my man. It killed me last week, so you can still hear a little bit of my voice. I'm trying to overcome it myself, so hope you get better soon, and we appreciate you guys tuned in here with us tonight. Look, I don't know where you're at in the doctor's office, but you might want to switch chairs, change your blanket, do something. We need a little good luck, all right? Help us out, Kristen. 27 seconds remaining. First half, shot clock is off. East Georgia State will inbound on the baseline. And they'll find it to Cheatham, who lost it off his foot. And that's exactly what the Highlanders needed. The turnover is Jacoby Cheatham, the 6'7 freshman, could not handle the inbound pass. Shot clock is off, Sky. One final possession.
You just said it. If they could get the lead down, potentially 10 going into the half, that would be huge, and they got the stop there. They have the opportunity to do just that.
Well, they've got an opportunity here. They've got Darius Zachary in the ballgame. That's their sharpshooter, and he's open here in front of the bench. We just got to get it to him. Here's Williams with it, and there's Zachary with the three, and he knocks it down exactly the way Coach Schiffen drew it up. And that will take us to halftime, and it is indeed a 10-point ball game as Darius Zachary scores the last 7 points of the half for Gordon State College. It's halftime in Barnesville. At the break, it's East Georgia State 31. It's Gordon State 21. We'll take a quick timeout, and when we come back on the other side of our break, we're going to go one-on-one with Gio Francesi. That's coming your way right after this quick timeout.
Roofing, gutters, siding, painting, concrete, fencing, and more. The list goes on and on. No matter what you need done around the home or office, Advanced Roofing and Interiors can handle it all, even major storm damage. No job too big or too small. When was the last time you checked the condition of your roof? Advanced Roofing and Interiors offers free roof inspections. Don't wait for issues to arise. Contact us today for a free roof inspection. Our expert team will provide an assessment, answer all of your questions, and ensure your peace of mind. Be sure to visit our Facebook page to see recently completed projects and read real customer reviews from real customers. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, and works with all insurance companies. Visit us online at advancedroofingandinteriors.com to learn more and to see all services we offer.
All right, everybody, welcome back to our next edition of One-on-One, presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson, Georgia. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media, and the guy sitting beside me right here, well, he's a long way from Jackson, Georgia, or Barnesville, Georgia, where we're playing basketball at here at Gordon State College. Today, we are going one-on-one with Gio Francesi. Now, everybody tells me you're the class clown. No. I've had several guys tell me that you're the one who likes to have the fun and all the laughs. Is that true?
Yes. Every time I try to make everybody smile. You know, I'm happy to be here. I'm far from home, so these guys are my family here. I'm very happy to have them here, and I'm trying to be happy every day, every time. So
that's
great.
That's
probably why they say that.
All right, as you can tell, his accent is not a South Georgia accent, okay? He's a little long way from home. Tell everybody where your hometown is, Gio.
All right, so I come from Bologna, Italy. The city is in the north, and it's very far from here, and it's way different. So, yes.
What has been the biggest difference just adapting to the United States from Italy?
For sure, everybody, you can tell the food is very different. And
better or worse? You can be honest, by the way, sir.
I mean, I think in Italy the food is better, but here they got a lot of stuff that I start to like more. So probably in Italy it's better.
So what has been your favorite dish here in America so far? What's been the best thing?
The mac and cheese.
The bacon cheeseburger.
Yes, no, the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese.
Oh, the mac and cheese.
Yes.
Oh, oh yeah. Now
we ate that on Thanksgiving. So.
Yeah. Now mac and cheese here in the South can be good or bad because it can bring a family together, or if it's terrible and tastes bad, it can tear a family apart. It's almost like sweet tea here in America, or in the South, I should say. So mac and cheese has been the go-to.
Yes.
All right, there you go. See, we learned something new with Gio Francesi from Bologna, Italy, here with us today as we're going one-on-one. Have you had a chance to catch any of the interviews with your teammates so far this season?
I'll be looking at the games, but I'll be skipping the interview because I'm scared of what they say.
Skipping the interview. All right. Well, this is a perfect opportunity for you to kind of get at your teammates, kind of call them out, talk some junk on them if you want to. So let's get to the questions, and let's have some fun here today with Gio Francesi. Let's start when your birthday is. When's your birthday?
21st of April, 2005.
April 21st, so he's got a birthday coming up very soon, 3 months or so. Spring baby. All right. Bologna, Italy. That's where you were born?
Yes.
Hometown?
Yes.
All right, I'm just curious, how long of a flight from there to here?
You got to make, there is different options. You can fly straight, from Bologna to New York, and then take New York to Atlanta. And that take 10 hours to fly to New York, and then you got to stop there, doing all the document stuff. They got to check your visa. And there is the other flight from New York to Atlanta. That is 2 hours. So it take about a day to come here.
All right. So what's worse, a 10-hour flight or a 5-hour car ride?
No, 10 hours flight.
Really? See, I've never been in an airplane. I don't know.
No, 10 hours flight, 100%. Because after 5 or 6 hours, you want to get out of the plane.
Can't do that, can you?
No, because I can't sleep on the plane. That's why.
Oh, you can't sleep?
I can't sleep.
Oh, wow. 10 hours straight.
10 hours straight.
All right. Do you have a nickname?
Yeah, I mean, they call me Gio down here, so
Gio, just
yeah.
short. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, that's good enough. What are you majoring in? What are you studying here at Gordon?
Business.
Business.
Yeah.
What do you want to do after school?
My father is a lawyer, so I was trying to get in the same environment, like get involved in like lawyer or other stuff relating to my major. But I don't know yet. I'm trying to play basketball after.
So let's talk about your dad for a second. You said he's a lawyer.
Yes.
What does he specialize in? What field?
He deal with like the bank problem and stuff. Like when people got issue, they calling him and he be helping them.
Okay.
So
that's a pretty good field to go into after school.
Yes.
All right. Favorite or lucky number?
I would say number 15.
What's so great or lucky about it?
Because it's my girlfriend jersey number, so I wear this number, and I like number 15 because there is a 5 inside, and 5 is like my mom's favorite number. So
your girlfriend, is she a basketball player? Or
she plays volleyball.
Plays volleyball and
Yes.
wears number 15.
Yes.
All right, there you go. See, that's why we do this. We get to learn about these guys off the court. Favorite vacation spot? I got to imagine coming from Italy. Italy's got to be a pretty cool place to live. Other than Italy, where do you like to go, man? Favorite vacation spot?
I've been in France. I've been all over Europe, so I saw a lot of places. But I think that Miami is the favorite spot because I've been there last year, and for vacation it's definitely the best spot.
My daughter is dying to go to Paris, France. So have you been there before?
Yes.
All right, I got to get some pointers then. You got to help me out.
Yes, of
My
course.
daughter is almost 12. She'll be 12 next month. So maybe a surprise trip down the road. So
nice.
you and I need to talk about that. All right, do you have a favorite movie?
For sure, the Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yes, I'll be watching them like twice.
Well, let me tell you a little secret. So when I'm not doing Gordon basketball, I also work for the Atlanta Braves. And during the summer, we have 2 nights, Harry Potter night at the Braves.
The best.
And the fans will come out, dressed like they're in the movies.
I'm one of them.
You're one of those.
Yes,
well,
100%.
I have to ask a lot of Harry Potter trivia questions, and I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I mean nothing. So I look terrible up there on the stage trying to ask questions. So when we have Harry Potter night at the Braves game this year, I'm going to have to ask you to come
Of
help
course,
me, okay?
yeah,
We'll switch roles.
Yes.
I'll give you the microphone,
Yeah, I will be
and I'll
there.
let you talk with the
Yeah, I
fans.
will be there.
So you get all decked out, dressed up, everything.
Yes.
Is there a favorite Harry Potter movie? How many of them are there? I've never seen any of them.
You got like 6 of them, and then you got the last 2
Okay.
that are divided in 2 parts.
You got a favorite?
The last one.
The last one?
Yeah, the last
don't
one.
don't spoil it for me.
No, no,
Because
no,
one
no.
day, just like Star Wars, I've never seen any of the Star Wars movies.
neither.
I know. I got to get on it. So, all right, let's see. Gio Francesi is here with us from Bologna, Italy. We're going one-on-one. Gio, if you could turn into any animal, what animal would you turn into?
That's a hard question. I would be probably like a lion,
A lion.
Yes.
Why a lion?
because I like them. I think they look strong, They're
All
not
right.
scared of nothing. So
Favorite superhero?
I'm not a big fan of superhero, but I like Spider-Man the most.
Does Harry Potter qualify as a superhero?
Nah,
No?
he's a wizard.
He's a okay. So again, my ignorance, not knowing. So, but Spider-Man, right?
Spider-Man.
All right, Spider-Man for Gio. You got a favorite professional athlete? I know you're a big basketball guy. Is there a basketball player you kind of symbolize your game after, try to match up? Favorite ball player?
I mean, it's impossible to match my hero, but I can say like probably LeBron James is the guy that like.
LeBron's the man.
Yes.
When I see Gio, I see Dirk Nowitzki.
I wish.
When I see him out there on the court, I just you got to get the hair longer
Yes,
or something. That's what we got to work
But
on.
my parents want me to cut the hair. So
They want you to cut what you have now? Well, mine is 2 weeks old, and it's killing me. This is too long for me, so we can take care of a haircut, too, if we need to do that.
I need that.
All right, what superpower would you give yourself, Gio? Any superpower of all time. What are you giving yourself?
to fly, to be able to fly.
To be able to fly.
Yes.
I'm terrified of heights. I just can't do it. At least then you could fly from Italy to New York and you could
That's what I'm
stop.
saying. Yeah, by
You wouldn't have to go
myself.
10 hours straight.
Yeah.
Where would you stop? Where would you go?
Everywhere. I would be like 2 hours, then stop, 2 hours, then stop. Yeah.
There you go. He wants to fly. All right, favorite food. I know you said here in the U.S. you've really grown fond of mac and cheese, but favorite food all
food?
time. What is your number
Pizza,
one?
Pizza.
All right, Bill, we're sitting here at the table. Table's blank right now, by the way, but we've got a 18-inch blank pizza right here. Put your toppings on it. What's the perfect pizza for Gio Francesi? Gio Francesi just sounds like a pizza brand, by the way, too. So
a good one.
Yes, absolutely. All right, build your pizza for us, Gio. Come on. Start with the crust. We're going thin. We're going thick. Stuffed crust. What are we going with?
You put mozzarella.
Okay.
Then you put tomatoes on.
Okay.
And then you can put ham. And then you can put I like to put olive. And then I like to put a bit of oil on top. And that would be perfect.
So do you ever make your own pizzas, like the kits or whatever from the store, or do you just buy them already made?
No. I go to the restaurant in Italy.
Okay.
But I can't make my own pizza.
I know this is going to be a really tough question, and Gio's going to be really, really tough to give the answer, but are there really any good pizza restaurants around this area that's kind of close to home?
Yes.
Okay. You're more than welcome if you know the name of it. You can throw it out there.
I think there is a Domino's Pizza in Barnesville.
Yep.
I'll be eating there 2 or 3 times. It's not bad.
So that one's pretty good?
Yes.
But nothing like home.
I mean, home is home.
Home is home. Hey, there you go. That ought to be on a bumper sticker or something. All right, if you could visit any place on earth, Gio, where would you go? All expenses paid. Where would you go?
I would probably that's a hard question. I would like to go. I've never been to Australia.
That's where I want to go.
Me too. I want to go there and spend there a good week, see the city, the places, and understand the culture over there. Because I think it's different.
I've always wanted to go to a place called Surfers Paradise, Australia.
Yeah, me too. I heard about that.
But the problem with Australia is I hear there's spiders over there that will eat me.
No, I'm scared of spiders.
Me too, terrified. And I've seen some that are like giants. I don't know if I could do it. And then I've seen videos where it's raining spiders in Australia.
No. We go together over there.
Perfect. All right, you hold the umbrella,
yes.
And we're good to go in Australia. All right, Gio, if you could go back in time, what period of time are you going back to?
Oh,
any time. I mean,
I would say back in the 80s and 70s for the music because I love the old music.
Is that right?
Yes.
Me and this guy right here are going to become best friends. Pizza, Australia, and 70s and 80s music. Let's talk. Give me some band names or give me some.
The Bee Gees?
Oh, yes, I do.
I've been listening to them. Sometimes.
Yeah, Bee Gees.
I've been listening to the Queen.
Yeah, Queen.
Yeah, I've been listening. I don't know all of the name. I've been listening to the Depeche Mode. You know Depeche Mode?
Yeah.
I've been listening to them sometimes.
All right, we got to go Fleetwood Mac, REO Speedwagon, Steve Miller Band, Leonard Skinner, AC/DC.
AC/DC, I listen to them. Yeah.
All right.
The Pink Floyd.
Oh, man. All right, here's the deal. Gio and I are going to have a jam session here inside the Sark Arena one day. We're going to crank the music with 70s and 80s classic rock.
I'm trying to convert my team.
Yes, absolutely. And then we're going to have a pizza table right here where we make our own pizzas. I like this dude right here. All right, Gio, what's your favorite holiday?
Summer for sure.
What part of summer? I mean, I can't do it, man. I like the cold. I like this here.
I like the cold too, but summer, I'm free for 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, wow, you get a whole 2 weeks.
Yes.
Do you play ball all year? Is it a year-round deal?
When I'm done here, I go back home and probably play some tournaments in Italy. But I get for my body 1 or 2 weeks off. That's the best time of the year because I'm with my family. I don't see them the whole year. So I'll be able to spend time with them, with my sister, with my mom, with my father, with my grandpa, my grandma. So that's probably the best time for that.
I bet family get-togethers at your place is awesome.
Yes.
It just sounds like a family guy, man. Yeah. It just sounds like it's so fun. Tell me, though, I've always wondered since we've started this season, how in the world did you find Barnesville, Georgia from Bologna, Italy? Tell me about that.
So last year I was a freshman in India River, a junior college in Fort Pierce, and I didn't get much playing time. The team was really good. A lot of guys went good D1 teams, so I didn't get much playing time. And this year I had different options to go, but I came here for the coach. Coach Schiffer recruited me, and I talked with him a lot, and I decided to come here. I didn't know about the place, but the program was good.
Yeah.
The school is nice. I mean, the place here is nice.
It's a wonderful atmosphere.
Yes. I mean, that's my family here. I told you at the beginning, so I'm fine. I like it here.
Love it, man. Well, we're glad to have you here, and you know what? I think that's one more. Almost forgot. Goodness gracious. I've asked every other player this. You got to give me something good. We'll end on this one, okay? Do you have any game day superstitions? Let me tell you the last two guys who have joined me here at the
I
table.
heard about some socks.
Yes, Malachi doesn't change his socks if he has a good game. Jamari Piercy said he's got to have a huge glass of sweet tea.
See, that is true.
And
when we go away,
Dion Williams was here the other day, and he said he has to have at least a 2-hour nap before the game.
So today.
So what's your deal, man? You got a superstition?
I always call my parents and like talk to them and say that I love them, and then hang up the phone and be ready for the game.
Man, that's not a superstition. That's awesome.
That's what I do because
Yeah.
in Italy they are 6 hours ahead, so they are not able to see the game.
6 hours ahead, okay.
So I just tell them that I'm going to the game, and
Well, you got to send them the link, man. Let them know we're live streaming so they can watch it from. Give them a shout out from Italy.
Yeah, I will for sure.
And I want a recipe for some good home cooking from Italy.
100%.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Gio Francesi here in Barnesville, Georgia, Gordon State College. One-on-one presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson. Gio, I got to tell you, man, that was a lot of fun.
I know.
You feel better now?
Yes,
you good?
me too. Yeah.
Not as nervous? Did I leave out anything, man? Anything we should know? Or
no, we should like do the stuff for real, like pizza. And
man, look, I'm not joking.
Me too.
All right, me and Gio are going to make this happen, and we're going to get with Dr. Moore, the director of athletics.
And we're going to film this.
And we're going to have like a party or something in here on campus where we make some custom homemade Italian pizzas. We'll have Piercy come with us and bring the sweet tea.
Yeah, of course.
And whoever can make some good mac and cheese for the man right here. And we'll just have a great night inside the Sark Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why we do this one-on-one segment. You get to see these guys on the court all the time, but now you get to know them off the court. And today, it has been an honor to sit down with Gio Francesi. Gio, thank you so much, man. Hang on right here real quick. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of One-on-One presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson, Georgia.
At Countryside, you'll find the area's largest inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. All trades are welcome, and we have more lenders on hand ready to help any credit situation. So stop by and see us at our brand new state-of-the-art location at I-75 exit 205 in Jackson, or shop us online anytime at countrysideautomotive.com.
Welcome back to Barnesville inside the Sark Arena. It's Gordon State College basketball being presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson. We are just about ready to get the second half started. Glad to have you back here with us. A 10-point advantage for East Georgia State as we get ready to start the second half of play. Again, alongside of Sky Gillespie, I'm Chad Feltman. Here in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth, and high atop running the camera for us tonight, it's the one and only T. Carmichael. And we're glad to have all of you here with us this evening for K13 Media's continuing coverage of Highlander basketball. And hopefully we can get a little better basketball for the Highlanders in the second half, because Sky, that was a pretty tough one for the team in white tonight.
It was tough. It's very uncharacteristic as well. We talked a little bit about it, but we'd love to hear how Coach Scheichen comes out of that second half and how his players respond.
Here's Lamont with a pass from Francesi. Can't bake it home. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be taken by Cheatham, number 24, on the rebound. So the Highlanders get the ball to start the half, but can't cash in. 10-point ball game, and we're only close as Cheatham now ducks one down for the first basket of the second half. I was just getting ready to say the only reason we're within 10 points is because of the nice 7-0 run that Darius Zachary went on by himself just before halftime with a couple of big three-pointers to get the Highlanders in the ball game. As now this pass is tipped away. It's 2-on-1 and an easy lay-in off the glass for number 9, Fred Sebro Jr. That's his 12th point of the ball game. He led his team with 10 in the first half. He now has 12. For the Highlanders, Darius Zachary and Jamari Piercy each had 7 as Cameron Brown gets his first basket of the ball game. Back to a 10-point game. And again, the big storyline in the first half, I think, for everybody here from Gordon. Oh, boy, as we got a three-pointer and one. Jamari Piercy going to get hit with the foul. The three-point basket is good by Jalen Harris. And he will go to the free throw line to try to complete a 4-point play. Oh, man, that was a late whistle.
Disastrous start so far from the Highlanders. As you were saying, foul on Piercy. He's got 3 now.
Free throw is missed. East Georgia State went 7 out of 10 from the free throw line in the first half. 38-23. Man, just like that, from a 10-point lead to a 15-point lead. Just a sloppy game here tonight for the Highlanders. And again, another turnover. Francesi lost it off his foot. And now the Bobcats lose it as they're trying to work it inside the paint. Zyquan Grant lost the handle, but looked like the Highlanders touched it last, and it'll be East Georgia State ball. 2 minutes into the second half. More turnovers for the Highlanders than points so far. Bobcats inbound from the baseline. He'll get it in up court to Taj Williams. Taj had a big three-pointer in the first half for the Cats. Here's Sebro with it. Back over to Cheatham. He'll swing it around. Here's Harris with the ball fake. Layup. Absolutely uncontested. Easy basket for Jalen Harris. His 12th point of the ball game.
And I don't know if you could hear it from here, but I heard it through my headphones. He got slapped on the wrist and no call. The entire bench stood up. They wanted the call, but 2 points. They'll settle for the 2.
It's a 17-point lead. Biggest lead of the ball game for East Georgia as Piercy with a fadeaway jumper gets it to fall. That's 9 in the ball game for Jamari Piercy. Bobcats trying to push it up court quickly. Harris with it. Over here to Taj. His three-pointer is good. Taj Williams, his second 3 of the ball game. They're scoring 3. We're scoring 2. 43-25. Here's Piercy with a long 3. In and out. Jamari Piercy. No three-pointers tonight. Christian Burnett, no points tonight. And Sky, I think that personally is the big difference in this ball game because I can't think of another ball game we've had this year where Burnett has been scoreless here in the second half. I mean, he's averaging 15 or 20 a game. And again, another easy look down low. Jacoby Cheatham with 2 more.
It's one thing when the shots aren't falling, but when you're giving up free bunnies like that, that's just inexcusable.
Here's Francesi with a nice cut to the basket. The assist from Burnett. And Gio has his first basket of the ball game. It's not the first time we've been down big in the second half. We just got to find a way to come back. We've done it a couple of times this year. Not the first time we've been down. One game this year, we were down by like 20 or 23 and got it all the way to within 2. I think that was against Florida State at Jacksonville, one of our first games of the year. Again, we just got to get some shots to fall. Darius Zachary was 7 in the ball game. Jamari Piercy has 9. Amari Adams with 2. Aladi Diop with 3. Lamonte with 2. Cameron Brown with 2. And Francesi with 2. Again, the big story right now, the goose egg beside the name of Christian Burnett as we get another foul on the Highlanders. It's going to go on Amari Adams, number 5. The shot was good by Zyquan Grant. And when we come back from this media timeout, he'll go to the free throw line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. East Georgia State all over Gordon State. They're up by 20 here in the second half.
Campus life at Gordon State College is all about moving forward together. With a vibrant student community and hundreds of organized activities, there's no limit to how much you can get involved. At our Student Activity and Recreation Center, meet up with friends to play video games, start a workout regimen, and even host a movie night. Join an intercollegiate or club sports program like baseball, basketball, volleyball, or golf. Break a sweat with your favorite intramural sport, fitness squad, or one-on-one match. Or grab a group of friends and cheer on your Highlanders from the stands. Beyond academics, Highlander Nation is a place to connect with one another and build lifelong friendships. Get involved with a student organization or a club that aligns with your passions. Students can connect with our community through theater productions, service projects, or speaker series. Whether you live on campus or off, students can enjoy it all. Learn more about getting involved in Gordon State College campus life. Visit the Student Life Office today.
(47-27), East Georgia State on top of Gordon State here tonight at home. It's a 20-point lead, and at the free throw line is Zyquan Grant. He drilled the jump shot and drew the foul on Amari Adams. And now he will go and get ready for a three-point play. Hey, while we have a moment here again, tomorrow a big day here at Gordon State College as we get ready for our first baseball broadcast of the season. There it is on your screen. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. at the Athletic Complex. Highlander baseball taking on Cleveland State. The Highlanders have jumped out to a 4-0 start this year. Had a big doubleheader victory yesterday over Chattanooga State. And they'll try to stay perfect tomorrow, 2 p.m. down at the Athletic Complex. So if you're anywhere near the Gordon State College campus, got to be a beautiful day, Sky. Somewhere around 70, 71 degrees tomorrow. Not a cloud in the sky. That's about as perfect as baseball weather gets right there.
It's beautiful. The groundhog up in Pennsylvania said 6 more weeks of winter, but I'm completely content with the weather we're having right now.
Yeah, I'm all for this 70-degree stuff we got going right now. It beats that 17-degree stuff we saw a couple of weeks ago.
That was icky, but, you know, I'm from Illinois, so I'm used to it, but I'm kind of spoiled with this weather down here in Georgia.
It's been nice. Sky Gillespie here in the orange hat. I'm Chad Feltman. It's K13 Media's live coverage of Highlander basketball here tonight in the Sark Arena. And right now it is all East Georgia State. They're up by 20. 47-27 our score.
And while we have a second, Chad, there's just some things I'd like to see change if I want to see 20-point comeback.
Well, that's number one, yes.
First thing I want to see is, you know, it's going to be really tough to out-physical the physicality of the Bobcats, but I just need to see Gordon State match the physicality. It's going to be a tall task, but just try to match the physicality, box out hard, play hard, defend hard. And we've been sitting in the same zone all night long, and we're seeing 4 minutes into the second half, lights out shooting, just poor decision-making on the defensive end. I want to see maybe switch up to a different type of zone, 1-2-2, 1-3-1, or try man-to-man if we're going to that physicality idea. Mix things up on that end. And lastly, we've seen it so far, don't hesitate. You can't hesitate. Players like Burnett, he lets it fly. Coming into this game, 136 three-pointers shot.
Yeah.
And he's passed up open looks. I know he hasn't hit a shot. He hasn't scored thus far, but that's just unlike him. He doesn't hesitate, and he is doing that tonight. So not only Burnett, but the rest of the Highlanders in general, let it fly.
You talked about a 20-point comeback. If that's going to happen, Burnett's going to be a big part of that comeback. And again, right now, scoreless on the night for the sophomore out of Milledgeville. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Got the court dried up. Grant's at the free throw line. He'll shoot one after nailing the jump shot, and he'll get the friendly roll and knock in the free throw.
What's up with these rims? They've been very friendly on the free throw line for the Bobcats.
It's been that way here for the last 2 seasons. There is no such thing as a friendly roll for the home team inside this place. I promise you that. Another turnover by Gordon State. Here comes Grant up court, 1-on-2, shot off the glass, no good. Tip, and the putback is good. And I believe that's going to be number 24, Jacoby Cheatham, who's going to get credited with the offensive board and the tip in. The lead is 23. Here's Lamont with it. He'll take it. Shot short underneath the rim. There is Satan Oki to pick up the loose ball, and Satan has his first basket of the ball game. Highlanders just about came away with a steal. Corner three, wide open look. And guess who? It's number 21, Jalen Harris. He has 7 points at halftime. He already has 8 here in the second half. And we get a whistle. And trying to see what was the reason for the whistle.
We have an injured Highlander over there.
Player. Okay.
That's going to be Lamont. He's getting stretched out over there on the end of the bench.
So Daniel Lamont, the sophomore out of Warner Robins, out. Dion Williams, number 11, in. 14:50 to play. 53-29. Highlanders need a comeback and need a big one. Here's Williams with it, guarded by Harris. Cut off. Highlanders 10 on the shot clock. Amari dumps it off. Burnett, pull-up jumper, baseline. Finally, there it is. Christian Burnett, first basket of the game with 14 and a half minutes left to play. And now, down low, wide open look. Nobody back for the Highlanders, and Cheatham has another easy one. They just floated that ball down to him, and kind of like 21 tip in the backyard. He just put it up and in as Amari Adams. He'll drive. Shot is no good, but Seitan Oki is there to clean it up. Right place, right time for Oki. He's got 4.
Great to see the Highlanders scoring, but they're just giving up wide open looks time and time again. They got to get stops like that one. Right on cue.
Sebro missed that one. Ball
Which
was
he hasn't
tipped.
done a lot tonight, Sebro.
Yes, not a lot. Here's Burnett. Come on, Christian, get in a groove. Zachary, long three-pointer, too strong, long rebound into the hands of Harris. Harris looking up. He'll dump it off to Sebro, who just about lost it in front of his bench. Ball still tipped up. Here's Cheatham with it. Cheatham with a finger roll. No good. Putback is no good. And a whistle and a foul. We're going to have a loose ball foul called on the Bobcats. I believe that's going to go against number 9, Sebro. Yes, indeed, it will. Fred Sebro Jr.'s first foul of the ball game. He's got 12 points. That's his first foul. Oki will come out of the ball game. Great play by Seitan. 4 quick points, cleaning up some offensive rebounds. Second chance points for the Highlanders. The score on your screen is correct. 55-33. I don't think anybody saw that coming here tonight. But again, like I was telling Sky during halftime, this is hands down, without a question, the worst I've seen Gordon play all year. Burnett drives, and a blocking foul going to be called down low, and Burnett will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the foul is going to go once again on number 9, Fred Sebro Jr., his second. And Christian Burnett will go shoot 2 free throws. Highlanders 2 out of 4 from the free throw line in the first half. Didn't go there a lot. Christian Burnett there for the first time tonight. First free throw. It's been that kind of night for Christian.
One thing that helps a shooter out is literally just seeing the ball go through the net. So I know it's just 1 point here at the free throw line, but I promise you, if he sees this ball go through the net, it'll pay off dividends so much for Burnett. It'll help him out big time. He just got to hit it, though.
I just want to see him keep shooting. Second free throw in and out. Burnett misses both. Wow. I don't know what side of the bed Christian Burnett slept on last night or what sock he put on first today, but let's change that up before Wednesday night. Bobcats with the lead. Bobcats with the ball. Air ball. And it'll be Gordon State basketball.
A lot of shot clock left there, but, you know, Zyquan just forces the shot there. Not a great shot selection, and if there's any chance of a comeback, it comes off of your own mistakes like that.
Here's Amari Adams with the ball, leading the offense. Amari has it knocked away. Heads up, Sky, they were coming at you. Harris has it, going to go one-on-one against Williams. Wild shot. Howard there for the offensive board. Great job by Williams to get down there for the defense, but Howard able to sneak underneath and put it in for another easy basket. Dante Howard has 5 in the ball game.
Very nice pass there from Harris as well, who took the aforementioned wild shot you talked about. Expected another one, but dished it off to Howard for the easy deuce.
There's Cameron Brown with it, and he's going to get stripped and fouled in the paint. Foul's going to go on number 11. Khalid Racine will be his first foul of the ball game. And Cameron Brown, the 6'10 sophomore, is at the free throw line.
Chad, this is the first time these two teams have met this season. The last time they met was actually 1 year ago to this day, February 3rd of last year. It was a 5-point victory for the Bobcats. And in that game, Chad, Gordon State shot 60% and lost.
Wow. Well,
they
Brown
shot
knocked
60% and That's because they only shot 35 times. They shot 35 times the whole game. So that's how that went, and see if the Bobcats can win their second straight game.
So let me tell you what happened last year in the home game between Gordon State and East Georgia State.
That was a close one, too.
Well, yes, but it kind of took a while. As it looks like we got a media timeout right here. We'll welcome you inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Share this quick story. Sky Gillespie, Chad Feltman here with you. So we're here last year, Sky, and we're playing the entire first half, okay? And Gordon is running to our left, okay? Something just wasn't right in that first half. I mean, we could not buy a basket. I joked about getting the friendly roll. There was a reason why we didn't get the friendly roll in that game. We noticed at halftime that the rim that we were shooting on in the first half had about 1.5 inch crack in it.
Oh.
I mean, a big gash in it. So we were like, okay, well, we played this entire first half at our home court with 1.5 inch gash in that rim. So I was like, well, if we played with it the first half, East Georgia State should play with it the second half. Of course, that didn't go over too well. We couldn't get another rim change, so we had to postpone and suspend that game at halftime and come back and play it like a month later at East Georgia State. We didn't even get to play it here. We had to finish our home game at East Georgia State. So just interesting. You ever seen a rim crack?
I have not,
but and it wasn't even like a hard dunk. It was just, and I was joking the whole first half. That rim is not being friendly. Well, that's because it had 1.5 inch gash in it, missing.
Well, perhaps we should check those rims again tonight.
It may be an East Georgia State Gordon thing. I agree. Because it has not gone our way this evening. 57-35, East Georgia State on top. They led by 10 at halftime. And right now they're up by 22 points. And they have just dominated this game inside and out. There's Grant with it. 10 on the shot clock for the Bobcats. Frazier's got it. Three-pointer wide open, short. Offensive board by Howard. They'll reset the shot clock to 20. They'll go back down to Howard. Howard with those bright pink shoes. That shot is swatted by Cameron Brown. Transition. Burnett up. Burnett gets one to roll in.
Chad, 2 dribbles were taken right there. Just the block, the tip catch, the tip pass, and then 2 dribbles and 2 points right there. Beautiful possession.
Still a long way to go. 20-point lead. But, hey, you can't get all 20 back at one time. There's another pass broken up by Cameron Brown. Brown with a block and a steal the last 2 possessions for East Georgia State.
Incredible energy off the bench from Brown.
Amari Adams. Oh, look at the circus shot from Amari as he banks that one in for his 4th point of the ball game. Gordon State trying to claw their way back in this one, but a 3-pointer is short. And look at the luck on that. Offensive board, 3 white jerseys by themselves underneath the basket. As now Darius Zachary will come away with a steal. Darius all the way, easy lay-in. And a timeout taken by Gordon State. They're on a 6-0 run. Just like that, in the blink of an eye. Gordon State with great defense. A block and 2 steals. And Sky, the Highlanders have gone from down 23 to down 16 in the blink of an eye.
You know, it's pretty simple. There's not anything that, to my knowledge, there's no such thing as a 20-point shot. So you can't get it all in one possession. It's going to be piece by piece. The comeback, you know what they say, Rome was not built in a day?
It wasn't?
It was not built in a day, and this comeback cannot just happen in one possession. So I really like what we're seeing so far the last couple minutes out of the Highlanders, and just bring the energy. They're taking risks on the defensive side, and, hey, I'm starting to see some of that physicality I talked about.
Couple of reminders for you coming up this week. Again, tomorrow, our first baseball broadcast of the year, 2 o'clock, first pitch right here at Gordon State College. The 4-0 Highlanders going to be taking on the Cleveland State Cougars. 2 p.m. tomorrow. Sky and I will be back with you on Wednesday night right here for more Highlander basketball. And then on Friday, we get our first look at the Highlander softball team as they have a Friday night doubleheader right here at home against Walters State Community College under the lights. 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock Friday night. Oh, what a fun week to be on campus. 6 games in 5 days between baseball, basketball, and softball. My poor daughter is like, Dad, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. 6-0 run for Gordon, trying to claw back. Howard with it, over to Harris. 10 on the clock, floater, and Harris gets it to fall in with a one-hander. Nice touch by Jalen Harris. He's got 10 points here in the second half, 17 total. That'll stop the run as we're inside 10 minutes to play in the ballgame. Highlanders with a shot off the glass, no good. Foul called. Amari Adams just about got the three-point play. The foul is going to go on Howard. Number 12, Dante Howard's second foul. And now the officials are going to discuss something, not really sure what.
They're going to discuss if it was a goaltender or not. The whole basket kind of shook.
Okay.
And they're seeing if that affected the play. The entire bench of the Highlanders wants the goaltender to be called. And they're going to count it.
The basket. There you go. Good call, Sky. Sky Gillespie with the eagle eye here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 points to Amari Adams. And that means he'll now shoot one free throw with a chance to make it a three-point play. And to get it to a 15-point ball game. Amari Adams so far tonight with 6 points in the ball game. Free throw is up and good. So another three-point play. And it's a 15-point game. Still a lot of ball to be played inside the 10-minute mark. But that right there is what's killing us here tonight. The assist from Harris from half court to a wide open Jacoby Cheatham underneath.
Beautiful court vision, and oh my goodness, as we have the beautiful shot right there and finish from Burnett, but that was inches away from getting tipped, but Harris gets it right through.
Here's Burnett after the basket with the steal, and now Highlanders lost the possession, and here come the Bobcats. Shot blocked down low, Daniel Lamont. Daniel Lamont just knocked the air out of that basketball. But a big collision down low. Lamont holding his head as he comes up at the end of that one. Swatted it. Taj Williams, number 14, thought he was going to come in. Now they're going to call Lamont with a foul. Oh, man.
That was nearly.
Yeah, the official's explaining to Coach Sheehan about the foul, and Coach Sheehan's like, I thought he got all ball. The official said he got a lot of the ball, but he hit him in the chest too. So
I don't know,
looked
Chad.
pretty clean here.
I don't like that call, and I love my officials, but that looked to be a clean block, and honestly, what should have been one of the best in-person blocks I've seen. But
well, the angle that Williams came running in, his body was turned sideways. So it's like, how did Lamont hit him in the chest when he came in at that angle? But yeah, now at the free throw line, it's going to be Jacoby Cheatham, which I guess he'll shoot the free throws as Williams come out of the ball game after hitting the deck. So Jacoby Cheatham, who had 2 points at halftime, now has 11 here in the second half.
Cheatham coming into tonight just 5 for 13 from the free throw line. Doesn't get there often, but he hit the first one.
Here's the second one. Perfect on both. 63-46. Full court press now being put on. Amari Adams just about stepped out of bounds right in front of the East Georgia bench. Good look down low. How about the assist from Daniel Lamont, finding Dion Williams for his first basket of the ball game. It's back to a 15-point game inside 9 minutes to play. Here's Harris, high off the glass, no good. Ball is loose underneath, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Gordon State ball.
And a cheerleader just booted that. She kicked it.
That looked pretty good, didn't it? I don't know about the soccer program here, but I'm going to see that cheerleader at the end of the ball game to sign her off, Coach.
But I will say, from Jalen Harris, who's been so aggressive on the offensive end. It helps when you do have the best offensive rebounding team in the country. When you get plays like that, you can take risks on the offensive end because you know you got the big men down low that'll help you out and get the boards.
Yeah, Cheatham has been a machine tonight rebounding. Inside 10 on the shot clock. Burnett just threw it away right into the hands of Grant. Grant all the way off the glass. And he'll lay it in for an easy basket.
Really nice Euro step, easy lay in and finish from Grant, who hasn't lit up the scoring column. He's got 9. He's the 4th leading scorer on the team, but playing great defense, doing it all.
Darius Zachary with a long 3, and it rolls in. 3rd three-pointer of the night for Darius Zachary. That gives him 12 in the ballgame. .735 left to play. It's a 14-point ball game. Again, it was a 23-point lead just about 10 minutes ago. So the Highlanders are chipping away, but can't stop that right there. They'll push it up court. Here's Amari Adams. Adams, wild shot, threw it behind the backboard. Amari Adams is trying to do a little too much with that one. And that will send us to another media timeout. 7:15 to play. Highlanders once down by 23, now down by just 14 late here in the second half.
Regardless of what legal situation you find yourself in, the Sellers Law Firm is here for you. Our experienced office offers a wide range of legal services focusing on the issues that matter the most to you. At the Sellers Law Firm, you are not just a client, you are family. Our firm believes that cases should be handled with dedication, compassion, and integrity. If you or a loved one find yourself needing help, visit thesellerslawfirm.com or call us today at 770-415-9848. Where clients become family.
Media timeout time in Barnesville with 7:15 to play in the second half. Conference standings coming into tonight's ball game. Gordon State was sitting at number 2, 4-1 in conference play. South Georgia State 5-0 right now. They're on top of the leaderboards. Georgia Highlands at 4-2 and Albany Tech at 3-2. Those are your top 4 teams. And again, there's 9 teams in the conference. Only 8 will make the conference tournament. And right now, Gordon's sitting at number 2, but it is not looking good here tonight against East Georgia State, who entered 3-3 in conference play. And now they come away with a steal. Bobcats push up court. Howard has got to get bailed out with a foul. Looked to be a travel, but they will call Dion Williams with the foul. First foul on Dion, and that will send Dante Howard to the free throw line.
I just don't know how I feel about rewarding players who go in so out of control like that. There wasn't anything coming out of that possession, but instead you get 2 trips to the line.
That's a good call. I mean, there was no way. I mean, he didn't even take a shot.
He
went up with the ball, came down with the ball, and just bailed out with a cheap foul call. Second free throw is good. He knocks them both down. So Dante Howard with 2 more points. Back to a 16-point game. Gio Francesi has come in. Going to need some help. Adams in trouble. Amari swings it across court to Williams, who will go baseline in a double team and throws it down low to Lamont. Zachary with it. Here's Darius to Lamont at the free throw line. Over in the corner, wide open, Dion Williams. No good on the 3. Offensive board, Darius Zachary. New shot clock. Here's Williams, pull-up jumper, in and out. No good. Didn't get the friendly roll, so a couple of wide open looks by Dion Williams, and he couldn't knock either one of them down. 6:20 to play. Jamari Piercy off the bench, getting ready to check back in. Ten on the shot clock here for the Bobcats. Grant with the ball, waiting on the pick. Stops his dribble. 5 on the clock. Howard with it, trying to go down low to Cheatham, and it's knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Gordon State ball. Good defense for the Highlanders. Great job by Daniel Lamont. Lamont's at 6'6".
Plays a lot bigger than his 6'6" size as well.
They got Cheatham listed at 6'7", but I don't know. That's maybe 6'8", 6'9". He was a little bigger than that. And now the Highlanders throw it away, trying to find Jamari Piercing on the baseline. Another wasted possession for Gordon State. 67-51. East Georgia State on top. Heads up. They're coming right at you, Sky. East Georgia gets it across half court. 15 on the shot clock. No hurry here. Here's Grant with it. Going to work to his left. Over to Cheatham in the paint. 5 on the shot clock. Shot clock still counting down. Ball's knocked loose at the horn. It's no good. And it'll be another shot clock violation against East Georgia State. Their second of the night.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chad. You keep saying we got these guys coming right at us. There's some big boys. I do get a little frightened, but I gotta act strong and courageous here on the broadcast.
Good for you, because I'm a chicken. I'm not strong and courageous. I see one of these guys at 6'7", 6'8", come flying to me. I'm ducking, trying to get down low as Francesi will put it up in the air with a wide open layup. You can be as courageous as you want, Sky. I'm getting under the table. It's back to a 14-point ball game, the closest we've been in a long time, and then stuff like that happens. Cheatham dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line. Try to complete the three-point play because Daniel Lamonte apparently touched one of his arm hairs. Soft fouls. Goodness gracious, man. So my philosophy playing basketball back in the day was if I'm going to get called for a foul, I'm going to make you know you got fouled. Cheetah misses the free throw. Here's Amari Adams, three-pointer, no good. And we got a foul going to be called. Loose ball foul going to be called on Howard, number 12. It's just the state of basketball in general, not just here tonight, man. Watching college and especially, my God, the NBA. It has just gotten so soft. I mean, if you just get close, it's almost like the Patrick Mahomes effect. You just get close to certain players and it's a foul. You don't have to touch them. Here's Howard all the way and a one-handed monster jam by number 12, Dante Howard.
Beautiful jam, but it's all courtesy of the Jalen Harris dime. Loving what I'm seeing out of the big guard.
Yeah, man, Harris is something special here for East Georgia State. Here's Burnett. He'll throw it up top to Francesi on the alley-oop. Gio's got 6 in the ballgame. 4:10 to play. Highlanders trail by 16. Again, tonight they're without their starting point guard, Christian Bacon, who's out with the flu. Team is also without Brian Salah, number 22. He has some back injuries, lower back injury, so he's not in the lineup this evening. Here's Harris with it in a double team trap, throws it down low, and a foul going to be called on Francesi as he was going one-on-one against Jacoby Cheatham. And we'll take our final media timeout of the ballgame. 3:44 left on the clock. It's 71-55, which means it'll give us another chance to check inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth here tonight. I'm Chad Feltman. This is Sky Gillespie, and we are right here courtside this evening. And so great to have Sky on the broadcast here with us. His first broadcast here with K13 at Gordon State College. And I'd say you've done pretty well, sir. Looking forward to having you back Wednesday night, but hopefully a much better performance Wednesday night. I apologize. This is what you were thrown into this evening, man. This has not been our best game of the year, I promise.
It's okay. My first impression hasn't been great, but I'm loving the crowd. I'm loving the energy. I'm having a great time as well. And, you know, this team is having such a great season coming off of what has been a little bit of a disappointment in the past. The last 2 years, 4 conference wins last year. 4 conference wins the year before. We have 4 conference wins right now. Right. So Gordon State having a great season, just having a rough night. The ball's not bouncing their way. Yeah, we've missed a lot of wide open shots. And again, not to put blame on one player, but when you have a guy as impactful as Christian Burnett, who averages around 20 points a ball game, tonight he's just got 6. Went scoreless in the first half. Just been a tough night shooting. Again, our starting point guard is
in the doctor's office right now, sick tonight with the flu. So just been a kind of off night all evening. But hopefully Wednesday night we'll get everything back on track, because we've got another big conference game on Wednesday when we are going to be taking on South Georgia Technical College at 7 p.m. Love to have you here with us tonight. Like Sky said, really good crowd here with us tonight, too. The baseball team was here with us. Members of the softball team were here with us tonight, and a pretty good crowd here as well. So we'd love to see you here with us coming up on Wednesday night. Hopefully, we'll be talking about a huge, historic comeback in the next 3:44. We're down 16. I am too, man. Why not? Jacoby Cheatham at the free throw line. I've lost count on how many points, because he's got a bunch here in the second half.
Got him at 16.
That sounds about right, and 14 in the second half. Mm-hmm. He has just been absolutely killing it down low. Dominating the offensive boards. Second free throw is no good, so he misses both of those. 16-point ball game, 3:38 to play. Here's Amari Adams setting up the offense, waiting on the pick from Francesi. He just about threw it away. Francesi now going to need some help. Got away with a double dribble as Burnett with a baseline jumper, no good. Howard on the rebound. Going to push up court to Williams. Williams shot blocked down low, but Burnett called with a foul. Taj Williams, number 14. Gets some help from Christian Burnett, his second foul of the ball game. And it will send Williams to the free throw line to shoot 2 tonight. Williams has 6 points. He hit 2 3-pointers tonight. First free throw is no good.
Williams,
East Georgia State has missed their last 3 from the stripe.
Yeah, they've struggled, but they've been there a ton, and that's what's helped them thus far.
They have shot a lot of them tonight, that's for sure. I'm counting 19.
Yep.
And there's number 20, and look at that. Rolls in. 20th free throw is a good one. Taj Williams with 7. The lead is 17 as we approach 3 minutes to play. Burnett over to Piercy. Piercy has also had a very, very quiet night. Just 9 points for the third leading scorer in conference play. Fouls on Zyquan Grant, number 1. So Christian Burnett only has 6. Jamari Piercy has 9. And both of those guys are averaging 20 or more per game. There's your difference right there, Sky. Instead of combining for 40 like they've done so many times this year, tonight they've only combined for 15.
And you got to give props to Coach Garrett over there with East Georgia State. Brilliant game plan coming in, knowing that players with either number 3 or number 4 on their chest, they're gonna have to play well if you're gonna want to win, and they've been stopped.
Here's Diop with it, and he's going to get called for a travel. And you better believe that other teams and other coaches around the conference are going to take note on this one. Because if you can stop, like you said, number 3 and number 4, I mean, that's easily 75% of Gordon's offense. And again, they have combined tonight for just 15 points. 2:45 to play. East Georgia State more than likely going to roll on to a win as they throw the alley-oop to Howard, who gives it off down low. And a foul going to be called on the Highlanders. Foul is going to go on Francesi, his third. And it will send East Georgia State to the free throw line to shoot 2. It will be Fred Sebro Jr., who has 12 in the ballgame.
Really good first half from Sebro. Hasn't done a ton here in the second, but hasn't mattered.
Yeah, he had 10 at halftime, just 2 here in the second half. Free throw is up, and the free throw is good for Sebro. Again, both teams in action on Wednesday. East Georgia State at home to take on Central Georgia Tech. 7:30 tip-off in Swainsboro. Gordon State right back here Wednesday night to take on South Georgia Tech at 7 p.m. Sebro knocks down both free throws. Gives them 14 in the ball game.
Now, what I will say when it comes to East Georgia State, they play so beautifully when the pace is chaotic. We've seen balls that are tipped that could be 50-50 balls, as we have a turnover there from Adams. Just that's the story of the night right there. But when there's so much chaos going on, you can't blink and miss anything. Like we said, the ball bounces their way. They get the 50-50 balls. They play so physical, so fast, and they play beautiful in a chaotic pace.
The only other game of the conference tonight, Central Georgia Tech is on the road to take on South Georgia State. Just 2 games in the conference this evening, but a full slate coming up on Wednesday. 8 teams will be playing. 2:10 left in this one. Bobcats going to get hit with a 3-second violation, and they'll turn it over. A lot of subs checking into the ball game now for the Bobcats. Again, East Georgia State going to improve to 4-3 overall. Unfortunately, the Highlanders will suffer their second conference loss. So both teams will be sitting at the 4-win mark in conference. 2 minutes to play. It's a 19-point lead as Piercy swings it over to Zachary, who gives it to Scherer, who throws it down low to Diop. And too much passing. And I've said a million times, you can't score points for passing. Somebody's got to take a shot. I'd rather take the shot and miss than give it away on a pass.
And that's just so unlike the Highlanders. Usually they're really trigger happy, but tonight they're sharing the wealth, but there's no wealth.
3-pointer is no good in the corner by number 31, Jordan Bell, who's looking for his first point to the ball game. Piercy's got it. If he can score, that will at least put him in double figures. He'll drive, finger roll, and there it is. That's his 11th point of the ball game.
There's been plenty of opportunities where Piercy will literally just try to do it himself, put the team on his back. And a lot of the time it's turned out well. I'm surprised we didn't see more of it.
Ball's knocked loose down in the paint. Diop's going to come away with it. Inside, 1 minute to play. Here's Scherer with the ball. Back to Piercy. Jamari bounce pass in the corner. 3-pointer is good by Darius Zachary. That is the 4th 3-pointer of the ball game for Darius Zachary. And that gives him a total of 15 to lead all scorers for Gordon State.
I know this hasn't been much of a game for the largest part, but if there's one thing you should know if you're a Bobcat, it's probably guard number 2.
Yeah, he's shot it pretty well. Again, 4 3-pointers, making a strong case for our Player of the Game award presented by Mama's Kitchen that we'll hand out after the ball game is final this evening. Tonight's Player of the Game will get that free meal to Mama's Kitchen in Barnesville. And Dante Howard says, can I get in on that? As he stuffs another one-handed jam. Shot clock is off. A lot of the crowd starting to head out after that jam as Darius Zachary misses the 3. East Georgia State gets the rebound, and they will hold, not going to take a shot as the clock will wind down. We're inside of 10 seconds. And East Georgia State is going to come away a winner tonight. They come to Barnesville, and they take down the Highlanders by a final score of 76-60. A 16-point victory for East Georgia State, and it will be a very happy bus ride back to Swainsboro for the team in black. We'll take a final timeout. Sky and I will come back, and we'll wrap things up, give you our totals for tonight, and give out the award for our Player of the Game. All that right after this is K13 Media's live coverage of Highlander basketball from Gordon State College.
Roofing, gutters, siding, painting, concrete, fencing, and more. The list goes on and on. No matter what you need done around the home or office, Advanced Roofing and Interiors can handle it all, even major storm damage. No job too big or too small. When was the last time you checked the condition of your roof? Advanced Roofing and Interiors offers free roof inspections. Don't wait for issues to arise. Contact us today for a free roof inspection. Our expert team will provide an assessment, answer all of your questions, and ensure your peace of mind. Be sure to visit our Facebook page to see recently completed projects and read real customer reviews from real customers. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, and works with all insurance companies. Visit us online at advancedroofingandinteriors.com to learn more and to see all services we offer.
Welcome y'all to Buckner's Family Restaurant. Around here, we're nothing fancy, but we are a place where family and friends gather around for some good old Southern joy. Come on over and experience the all-you-can-eat Southern cooking served on one of our Lazy Susan tables. There's something special about enjoying a meal with friends and family. The good times even happen outside our doors as you smile and play games while you wait or pick up a meal for the family from our online ordering and curbside to go. So come on out and bring your family and friends for a true Southern experience at Buckner's Family Restaurant.
We are back in Barnesville and a final here tonight. As you can see on your screen, it's the Bobcats with the win tonight. 76-60 is our final score as we welcome you back one final time tonight inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth for our post-game final totals and, of course, the Player of the Game Award coming up here in just a couple of seconds alongside of Sky Gillespie. I'm Chad Feltman, and Sky, just boy, from the opening tip here tonight, it was all East Georgia State. I mean, three-point shooting, offensive boards, down low, and just a bunch of wide-open shots tonight. They're able to take down Gordon by 16 this evening.
Yeah, for sure, Chad. The Bobcats, they came in with something to prove. You know, they've dominated the series as of late. Last year, it was a split series, but in the last 5, not counting tonight, just one win for the Highlanders. So they've dominated as of late, and they came in with the energy, the physicality, and they came with something to prove. They had a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, and they finally get over 500 on the year.
And they've been playing some great ball, too. I mean, a couple of overtime games, 1-point game here, 1-point game there. So they've been in a lot of good games, and they come away tonight with a 16-point victory. Let's give you the finals tonight. The totals, our stats. Post-game being presented by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. We will start with East Georgia State. Tonight they go 15 out of 22. From the free throw line, they're scoring tonight led by Jalen Harris. Number 21, he had 17 on the night. Jacoby Cheatham had 16. Tonight, Fred Sebro Jr. with 14. Dante Howard with 11. Zyquan Grant had 9. They were the 5 leading scorers this evening for East Georgia State. For Gordon State tonight, Darius Zachary led the way with 15. Jamari Piercy with 11 points tonight. Amari Adams had 7. Gio Francesi with 6. Christian Burnett with 6. Satan Oki with 4. And then you had Cameron Brown, Deion Williams, Daniel Lamont, each had 2. And Eladi Diop finished tonight with 3 points. The Highlanders, only 9 trips to the free throw line this evening. They went 5 out of 9. And again, just a really rare off night for a team that can just light it up and shoot it from beyond the arc all night. Just a very tough night. But we'll live to play another night on Wednesday. So, again, final score tonight, it's East Georgia State 76. It's Gordon State 60. And not the best of nights, but it is an award that we give out, win or lose tonight. So right now it's time to hand out the award for our Player of the Game, presented by Mama's Kitchen right here in Barnesville. They're located right on Highway 41 next to the Circle K. Big shout out to Thomas and Angie Wellbrook for their support of K13 Media and Gordon State College Athletics. And Sky, it wasn't a normal night this evening for us shooting, but one guy did have a decent night tonight. He came off the bench and finished with 15 points, including 4 3-pointers. So I'm going to go with number 2, Darius Zachary, tonight's Player of the Game. You agree or disagree?
Agreed. It's a no-brainer. We talked about it on the broadcast all night. But don't hesitate. Don't be afraid to let it fly. And he was one. He wasn't shy. And he gets 15 points, 4 3-pointers to fall.
Yep. Player of the Game. Congratulations tonight to Darius Zachary. Christian Bacon, not here with us tonight, suffering from the flu. Christian, we hope you get better, man. We hope we can see you Wednesday night. Our next broadcast right here at 7 p.m. Sky and Al will be back for that broadcast. Our man T. Carmichael, who's right here with us, the best cameraman around, will also be back. No, he won't be here Wednesday night. He's got a chili cook-off to go to. Oh, boy. Thanks, T. Look, it's been a lot of fun here tonight. Just wish the score was a little better, but, hey, the first of a very busy week of broadcasting here from Gordon State College. Again, tomorrow at 2 p.m., we got our first baseball broadcast of the season. Oh, yeah, can't wait for that. There it is. Gordon State and Cleveland State tomorrow with the first pitch at 2 p.m. on a sunny 70-degree February afternoon in Barnesville, which means we got to pack it up and go home and get at least a few hours of sleep because we're going to be back here around 9 or 10 a.m. tomorrow to start setting up for that broadcast. So until then, we hope you guys have a great night. One final time for T. Carmichael and Sky Gillespie. I'm Chad Feltman saying so long from Gordon State College, where tonight the Bobcats from East Georgia State come into town and take down the Highlanders by a final score of 76-60. Good night, everyone. We'll talk to you again tomorrow from the ballpark.